You almost didn't make it here today. You almost missed this moment. It wasn't that your Wi-Fi was down or that you couldn't find your phone or tablet. It's not that your alarm didn't go off or that you got tied up doing something else. Nope, it wasn't any of those things at all. You really wanted to be here, but something almost stopped you. Almost kept you from getting out of the bed. Almost kept you from believing. Almost stopped you from dreaming. It almost got you. How do you know? You're probably wondering. How does she know that I almost missed out on being here? How do I know? No, I wasn't watching you. I'm not psychic either. But you want to know how I know? I know because I almost didn't make it either. I almost didn't make it here today. Something almost stopped me too, and almost made me miss this moment. All because of two very simple but complex, life-stunting, maybe even breathtaking, a couple of little four-letter words. Oh no, nope, get your mind out of the gutter. I'm not talking about those four-letter words. But there are a couple of other words that are just as bad. The two in particular that I'm talking about are can't and won't. Both very short but powerful words. Won't. Can't. Two words that have changed so many lives, shattered hopes, murdered dreams, brought visions to a screeching halt. Words that you and I both believed. I want you to think back for a moment. Think back to when you were first told that you can't do something, that you would not be able to accomplish your dreams or goals or fulfill the things that you held in your heart. Where did it all begin? Where did the lie start? When did you first hear and believe what you were told about your lack of ability and what you could and could not do? Faith comes by hearing. Think about that for a moment. We begin to believe in what we hear. Faith is built on what you hear. And it's time for you to stop listening to that voice in your head, that little voice that's telling you that you can't be any better than what you are, that you can't excel, that you won't succeed. Stop believing the lie. Stop believing the bill of goods that you were sold so many years ago. Go back to that place when you were that innocent child whose mind wandered and thought about great and marvelous things that you would one day do, where your beliefs told you that you could do anything, when your imagination ran wild, before your dreams were stomped out by those two words. Sometimes we become our own worst critics. We become our own barrier because of the limiting beliefs that we have within ourselves. It's time to stop it. It's time to get outside of your head, get out of your comfort zone, and move into the next level. You're capable. You can do all things. You can do anything if you believe. If you work at it, it can become manifested. I think back to a time when I was a child, younger, I'll put it that way, and I was told that I would never be a good basketball player. I wouldn't be any good. Yeah, I had some height, but for the position that I was in, I was too scrawny. You know, the girls would toss me around. They would mop up the floor with me, that I wouldn't go beyond, say, junior high school. And for a minute, I believed that. But something inside of me wouldn't let me settle with that. And I began to go to the gym with my dad and other people, and I worked hard, and yeah, I got pushed around. Yeah, I had to learn how to take care of myself, but guess what? I ended up on scholarship. Full ride scholarship Playing what? Basketball. In the position that it was once said that I'd never be able to handle. But I believed that I could. I knew that I could. I knew what was invested in me. Question for you. What's invested in you? What do you have within yourself that you know you can draw from within and rely on and push forward to the better you? It's time to get out of your head. It's time to stop the limiting beliefs. What seeds of doubt have been sown in your mind that you need to weed out? Stop settling for less than you deserve because you've allowed yourself to be boxed in by what you've heard about yourself. And let's start operating in what you know about yourself and who you are. Got a little something I want to read for you real quickly. It says, you are where you are because of your thinking. Your thinking dictates your decisions. Decisions are choices. And if decisions are choices and our thinking dictates our decisions, then we are where we are because of our thinking. Where have your thoughts led you? How can you change your thoughts to get on a better path? Got a couple of challenges that I want to present to you on today. The first one is get out some good old pen and paper, maybe even your laptop, whatever device you want to use. And I want you to write a letter to that inner child whose dreams and vision had been destroyed. Write a letter and release that child to grow up to the adult now that you are now, to be the best you possible. Release that child from those words that were spoken over you that you believed. Establish new faith in that child who's now the adult, to believe again, to imagine again, to have a mind to do the impossible. My second challenge for you is to think of something that you've always wanted to do, that you've dreamt of doing, that's within your reach, that you can accomplish in the next few days, maybe this week, maybe this month. But I want you to get out there and do it. Maybe it's bungee jumping. Maybe it's writing a book. Maybe it's starting your own company. Maybe it's something even smaller than that, something as simple as being able to paint, freestyle. Whatever it was, that's something you wanted to do and that you dreamt about doing and someone told you, nope, not you. You won't be able to do it. I want you to make up your mind this week to get it done. Thank you for joining me on day 1 of 7 days to a savvy mindset. Getting out of your head, stopping the limiting beliefs. You are where you are because of your thoughts. And remember, everything begins with a thought. So let's get your mind on the right track. Thank you.